Alright, so I know the producer's letter just dropped this morning, but it went off at like 2 a.m., okay? I ain't waking up at 2 a.m. PST for this, but what I am going to say is that I'm going to go over it. Now, I've seen all of the content already at this point. I just want to talk about it in this video just so that we have it on record. Let's go over it. Actually, now, there is a lot. I'm gonna be like overanalyzing shit, but like, there is a lot of content here. Starting off, this is going to be pertaining towards the newest campaign, which is the DAIMA campaign, and what's going to be upcoming towards the 10th anniversary. So, if we can get started right here, they did announce that SR Goku, the one that we got from missions, including with Daima Vegeta, uh, Goku's going to be in a story event, so you can farm him up, and then Dokkan awaken him into an UR. I'm assuming they're. I assume they have to put him as a TUR, but I don't think they're doing that. The story events lets you relive the story about Daima, blah 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 blah. And this is gonna start on the 26th, so Thursday. Okay. And then there's gonna be a new EX skill orbs. This time it's gonna be for the demonic power category. Demonic power just recently got new stuff now thanks to Glorio. So, if you do want good skill orbs for demonic power, this is definitely a good one to get, especially. And then we have more EX skill orbs. This is just generic stuff, I'm assuming. But yeah, that's the newest stuff that's in there. And then we have, I'm assuming, Dual Dokkan Fest, Super Saiyan Goku Daima, and Glorio. Holy. Now, I will say this right now. They have the most cleanest animations as of right now for a TOR specifically. LRs have their own subsection of insane animations. These animations are pretty much on par with that. They're TORs with LR animations that are amazing. Uh, dude, literally, dude, you don't see this often, okay? Imagine I'm doing this for more units in the future. That includes Daima as well. Then every unit will look so good. Now, like I said, I did look over all of their kits. So why don't we talk about it right now? Actually, dude, Goku looks, dude, that super attack looks so clean. I've never seen a. I'll be honest. This is, like I said, the best. Oh my god. Even the active skill looks so nice. Dude, how do they put all these assets into one freaking game, man? Watch, there's gonna be like 400 pieces of assets to make it so similar to the anime counterparts, I swear. And then we have Glorio, which, by the way, I'm pretty sure they did like 3D. They created 3D renders for his ship. Because that what looks like it's very similar. It's kind of like similar to 3D assets or 2D, 3D-ish assets from. I'm kind of blanking out, maybe like 7th year anniversary LRs, which is really cool actually. Keep in mind, I believe their Japanese voices are still going to be in there, but the English dub voices will not. So once we get their English dub voices, which is like sometime in maybe next year, or actually, yeah, it's probably gonna be next year. Uh, we'll get their voice acting because right now it's only Japanese. It's not the English ones, which is fine. They did put their information on here already. I'm gonna be taking a look at the information from here, which is much faster in my opinion. So this is Super Saiyan Goku Mini Daima. God damn, we really gotta be putting them long names in here. Just put Super Saiyan Goku Daima. Well, I guess it makes sense because it's still Goku Mini, but sure. Battle for the Dragon Ball. Battle for the Dragon Balls in the Demon Realm. Super Saiyan Goku Mini Daima. So he's int. So it's 5,000 per all the stats right here. So 19,000, 16,000, and then 11,000. That's not too bad actually. He is a transformation boost or Dragon Ball Seekers 3 key 170%. He then gives 30% extra stats to those who are on the pure Saiyans or accelerated battle. Okay. Okay, that's not bad. That's pretty good. His passive is gonna be super duper long. I don't want to read all this, so I think his passive is already read through here. Yeah, so his passive gives an entrance animation that gives him 20% damage reduction and a 20% chance to dodge for 1 turn from character's entry. Okay, so far so good. It's just a generic damage reduction and dodge. Gets 3 key, 200% attack and defense. I'm pretty sure that's like the basis for every Dokkan Fest unit or LR from now on, because that's high now. 30% damage reduction, just generic. So for 1 turn, for the first turn he comes into rotation, 50% damage reduction. So simple as that. And then has a high chance to dodge. Gets an additional 100% def. Oh no, okay, so it's just. Oh, I'm reading this wrong. He has a 50% chance to dodge, a high chance, so. If I'm looking at this correctly, 20%. I'm pretty sure there's separate chances to dodge, or they're together, or combined essentially. So he has 2 separate procs to dodge. And then gives an additional 100% defense with a chance to dodge plus 20% as you first saw second saw unit. Oh, okay. Oh. Interesting. So I don't think it's separate, I think it's combined. So really, for 1 turn, he has 90% dodge. That's pretty good actually. That's really good. And then 100% attack with an additional that has a high chance of becoming a super as the second slot unit. So you put him in slot 2, he's gonna be insane. That's basically how he works. And then 200% defense when receiving an attack. I guess if you put him in slot 1, he doesn't get that additional 100% attack, but he gets 200% defense. And that's how he works. He then gets an additional 50% attack and no, just 50% attack up to max of 200 for each attack received / dodged. Okay. Starting from the character's next attacking turn after he dodges 5 attacks in battle, or starting from the 6th turn from the character's entry, gets 159% additional attack, plus the ability to be effective against all types. That's pretty solid. This is really good. I think the way they want you to use this unit is you put him in slot 1, he has dodge, a bit of defense, and he has chances to stack, which is good. You put him in slot 2, he doesn't, if I'm reading this correctly, he gets that additional 200% defense. Well, no, he gets that, no, not 200% defense. He gets that additional chance to launch an additional super. That's the only difference. Really, you just want to utilize him in slot 1, or you can utilize him in slot 2. He'll look awesome. Slot 1, I think he'll look awesome as well. I think slot 1 will pretty much show how much defense this dude's gonna have, considering that he has that 1 turn 50% damage reduction and then 30% throughout the rest of the battle. He's still gonna look really good. Stats wise, I think he looks great. We will see. He also has an active skill, so we could just read off. I'm just gonna read it off from here. It's just much more easier to read. Super Kamehameha does massive damage. Does massively raises attack and does ultimate damage. Can only be used when dodging, after dodging 5 or more enemy attacks in battle, or starting from the 6th turn. So basically, this active skill can only be achieved when you reach the very last part of his passive. Meaning, you dodge 5 attacks, or you wait till the 6th turn to get the additional 159% attack and be effective against all types. Which, by the way, I think the active skill gets the passive already gets applied with the active skill, considering that he's effective against all types. So he's gonna do neutral damage to every enemy, which is fine. You got no problem with this. Interesting. I like it. Links wise, let me see what his links is. Golden Warrior. Oh, so he basically has a generic Super Saiyan Goku link set. Cool. I like this. His categories: Transformation Boost, Dragon Ball Seeker, Spirit Saiyans, and Sakura. Time Travelers. Interesting. Interesting. I need to take a look at something very quickly. So, go to here. Let's look up Daima right now. Oh my god, I'm moving. Here we go. So, let's take a look at you. Wait, hold on. That's not Goku Daima. Okay, I think it's this one. Okay, I'm looking back at it like, wait a second, something's not right. Okay, is he on Time Travelers? No, he is not. This is interesting. And yo, anime spoilers here. My God, they're pretty much just spoiling the anime with this Dokkan Fest unit. Okay, okay. Goku's family, Super Saiyans, blah 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 blah. Okay. I think they didn't show his super attack effect yet. In here, actually, have they? Okay, it's right here. Super attack, power pole dance, greatly raises attack and defense per 3 turns. It does immense damage. Raises allies attack by 41% for 2 turns, excluding itself. That's fine. That's fine. Uh, Additional supers are gonna help a lot, especially with giving additional attack for everyone else for 2 turns. That's really good. Okay, so having double lead of him gives him an extra buff. Essentially, that's how it works. Is he good? I say he's pretty good. I say he's damn good. In fact, okay, let's take a look at Glorio. I think Glorio does have pretty good animations as well when you look at it. So his super attack is just basically him. Oh my god, I'm thinking about this from like Naruto. Who uses it? Sasuke. Dude, it looks like how Sasuke throws down a Hishidori Thunderclap. Oh my god, it just looks like that. Okay, sure. I like that reference though. I like it. And that's his active skill right here. Okay. It does look clean. He doesn't do much. I think that was the point in the anime as well. He doesn't do too much, but he is really cool. So let's see. This is Wielder of Thunder Magic Glorio. He has a demonic power 3 key 200%. Oh, wait a minute. I've seen this before actually. Is this from Master Roshi's active? No, not Master Roshi. Not active skill. Is this from Master Roshi? Let me see. Sort by release date. Is this from Master Roshi? Yeah. Okay. So, this is basically pretty much the same style of leader skill as Master Roshi. So, I say that's pretty cool. The second lead to have demonic power at least. Uh, So 3 key 200% to demonic power, 3 key 170% to Battle of Wits accelerated battle, and then 30% extra stats to those who are on the Dragon Ball Seekers category. So you're going either full demonic power or Battle of Wits accelerated battle with Dragon Ball Seekers. You got some good units, including Goku. Goku's on this category, on this freaking leader skill already. Take him off. So far he's pretty good. Let's see what else we have right here. Super attack, flash ball, greatly raises attack and defense for a turn, does immense damage, lowers attack and defense, and then here's a brand new way. Here's a brand new one. 9% attack and 6% defense in battle. This is brand new to the game. The way that this works, and I'm reading this purely, these maybe just random ass stats that he gets, but these look like they're multiplicative. Usually on super attack effects, their buffs the buffs on these are usually multiplicative buffs. So these 9% and 6% buffs that he's getting are, I believe, not truly 9% and 6%. They could be much higher. I'm reading this correctly. No, if I recall correctly, but like, I think that's how it works. I haven't looked at his stats yet, but let me see. Or his typing, actually. Ah, crap, he's physical. If I remember, physical is, I think, attack and HP. It's one of them is 5400. And then the other ones are like 46 and 5000 straight up. Okay. So I could say this is also pretty good as well. I could see him do it. Stats wise, he's gonna be pretty good. I assume so. But yeah, this is brand new. I believe this also stacks as well. So I think he does additionals. Just a double check. Okay, so it has an entrance animation that gives it, yep, additional super attacks for one turn. From character's entry, gets 3 key 200% attack and defense, just like Goku. Launches an additional, has a high chance of going super. Has a high chance to dodge, just like Goku. Launches another additional super that has a great chance of does additional attack. So it's 2 additionals, one has a high chance, the other one has a great chance if you put him in slot 2 or 3. Gives all allies 1 key 50% attack and defense for 3 turns as the 3rd slot unit. So the way that this works is you put him in slot 3, right? Yeah, you put him in slot 3. He is going to do a lot of supers. And then gets an additional 150% attack and defense when attacking. Gets an additional 100, no, not 100. Gets an additional 50% attack and defense within the same turn for each attack performed. This is infinite stacking right there. So the more additionals this dude does, the higher his stats will be, and the more tankier he'll be. In slot, probably slot 3 specifically. But because his support lasts for 3 turns, he doesn't have to be in slot 3 permanently. He can just be in slot 2, and then next rotation he'll float back. Unless you're doing like double Glorio leader skill, which I'm pretty sure everyone will if you do pull him. Put 1 Glorio in slot 3, then put 1 Glorio in slot 2. You can interchange them however you like. It's very simple, very easy to use. 30% attack with a chance to dodge plus 10%, it's a max of 30% within the same turn after each super attack is performed. So he just needs to perform 3 supers, and then he has 30% chance to dodge. Launches an additional super every time this character performs 3 or more supers in battle, up to once within a turn. Interesting. Glorio is more super attack heavy and reliant compared to Goku, yet their styles are sort of similar in a way, because Goku also gets dodge in his kit, but he has damage reduction and additional supers. He's a little more balanced, if I say so myself. Glorio, he only has dodge and additionals, but I think his stats might make up for it if you use him correctly. Maybe in slot 3 he could probably, slot 2 he could probably live. Slot 3 he'll probably do better. But that's just how I see it. So he has to do a bunch of super attacks, because they all require him to. Well, except for this one. So just giving him additionals, maybe you don't have to give him additionals. I guess you can just give him crit and dodge, and that works too. Same thing with Goku, you just give him crit and dodge. I think that works, but that just really depends on how the unit is going to be built. His active skill, Lightning Buster. Greatly raises attack temporarily, does ultimate damage, and disables enemies' actions. Cool. So it just basically cancels enemies' actions. Okay. Can only be used when 3 or more supers have been performed. Okay. That's not hard. That's not hard, especially with this unit. So you can pretty much get this pretty easily, probably like in at least 2 rotations minimum. Or 1 rotation minimum, because, no, 2, because he'll probably already done 3 supers by the first rotation, but then when he comes back, then you can use his active skill. Well, it's not bad. It's actually pretty good. Alright. I think a lot of us wanted to look at this very quickly. So they did talk about improvements to the game, specifically the UI. So let's talk about them right here. We have the newest improvements to the character details page. Now, if you're like me and you hate reading passives that are like uber duper long, like this, for instance, where it's very hard to read or at least comprehend every single line. Like, oh, this does it mean that this unit can do XYZ when a certain condition is met? You don't have to look through that way anymore because this freaking thing fixes it. We've all, I think most of us wanted bullet points on passives. This fixes that. So thank God they did this. If it didn't do this, I swear, it would be a nightmare to read whatever the 10th year anniversary units would be, essentially. So this makes me happy. Thank God they did. Dude, it looks so much better right here. They're probably gonna do that in a major update sometime next. Oh yeah, available from January 2025. That's when they're gonna announce it. That's when they're going to schedule it. Will I be there when they announce like stuff for 10th year anniversary during battle hour? Will I be able to go to LA? I'm pretty sure I might. I'll probably go up there. It's probably gonna take like maybe a few hours to get up there, but uh, I'll live. I'll live. Anyways, there's more stuff here actually. I think this will help out a lot. So right here. This is what I wanted to talk about. Okay, before we even get into this, right? Before I want to get into this, this is the newest UI for the map specifically. Now, I'm gonna break this down pretty quickly. You can't even see everything from here. That's stupid. Ugh, I hate it. I hate this. I hate how YouTube just covers everything up like that. Just wish this would go away. Anyways, uh, the way that the map is designed, same. The UI to clicking buttons and all that stuff, and seeing whatever HP or characters are coming in, or the menu, changed completely. It looks like they really did a freaking overhaul of the entire thing, going from button to looks to ease of access. Simple, straightforward. The buttons for the number amount of spaces has changed. Still looks the same, but at least it's there. Menu has now been pushed to the very top right corner. Normally it would be at the very bottom right corner just to reach it, but I guess now they just moved it up. Bottom row now shows the HP, the full amount of HP that you have with percentage. This is good for two reasons. One, a lot of units, or some units, okay, maybe a lot of units actually, require a certain HP threshold at a certain percent. For the longest time, we have no idea where that percentage is going to hit. We kind of knew it, sort of, because all the HP bars are split by 20% each, aka 5 pieces of bar, 5 HP, pieces with an HP bar. We don't have to worry about that anymore because now it gives us a percentage. So if you're seeing a unit that requires like, oh, you need to be 77% and above, like Gogeta, like Gogeta for instance, you fuse into him by reaching at least 30% HP and above. This HP will now tell you, the HP bar will now tell you, hey, you've reached 70% HP. It's already been like 3 or 4 turns in, I believe. You can now fuse. Simple enough. You can now use the active skill to fuse. Simple enough. It also does show the characters in the rotation. It doesn't show all the characters like the old UI used to show, where, hey, you see all the characters. These are the characters that are going to be in rotation. It doesn't highlight them though, so I guess that's the reason why they're doing it this way. I kind of like the wheel better than that, the bottom right corner, for instance. But hey, I'm not gonna complain. Oh yeah, the Dokkan meter right down there has changed. Still does the same mechanics, it's just different font and everything. I think that's pretty much it in here. Alright. Next is here we go. Okay, this is the interesting part. People say this is Dokkan Battle Part 2 or this is Dokkan Battle 2. They're not wrong. They're not wrong. It does look really cool. It shows all the characters that are in your team. It shows the enemy team on the top. There's a versus logo. What did it look like before actually? I've been playing Dokkan for a long time now. I forgot what it looks like. Okay, I can forget what this. Okay, that's fine. It looks really cool though, dude. Looks. It looks like you. It looks like another freaking application, bro. Looks like another game, bro. But it's not. It's the real deal. Here we go. Okay. More of the sprites are shown here, or more of the artwork is shown here. Shows all the buffs that are being given to the unit on start of turn. Okay, slightly different things here. This shows the rotation, the current rotation. This shows the next rotation. Attack is shown right here. HP is shown right here. Doesn't look like nothing major has changed in here. Oh, okay, here we go. This is what I wanted to see. This is what I wanted to see. From this point forward, when the new update is put in to the game or implemented into the game, there will be sprites that have actual motion, aka motion sprites. This is so freaking cool. Oh my god, dude, that's nice actually. I think they're going to start, if I remember correctly, they're going to start out with a certain batch of characters, assuming it's going to be the most recent characters from, I think, January 2025. And then later on, they're going to be adding new sprites to each individual character in Dokkan, specifically. But this is so cool. The transformations as well, bro? Are you kidding me? That is that's cool, dude. Oh my god, that is so cool, man. On top of that, boss's health bars are completely different now. So instead of having to be like the old style, they're actually gonna be showing you like it's a lot more modern essentially. Hence the reason why the 10th anniversary is gonna be so overhauled with new changes and quality of life updates is because of this. This is really cool though. Oh, dude, it looks so awesome right here. Oh, on top of that, they're actually gonna be putting animations for these still life PNGs to actually do normal attacks or normal blast attacks. That is awesome. Oh, okay. Auto buttons are down there too. Okay. Oh, it's like the different attack animations for the enemy and then for the main character team. Oh my god. Bro, watch that be like the dodge the dodge animation. That'll be fucking hilarious. Oh, cool. So if you do a super attack, this is what's going to happen here. New damage icons. Cool. And then new KO screen. And that is pretty much that. Yeah, so for the most part, they changed a lot in here. And then, oh yeah, Dokkan Battle cards or Dokkan Battle artworks going to Dragon Ball Fusion World, Dragon Ball Super Fusion World. Uh, nice. Okay, so they picked all of these ones. Okay, interesting. Battle Hour. Am I gonna be there? I'll probably be there. I'll have to see like how far the Shrine Auditorium is and the Expo Hall is. Okay, but I might be there. But let me know what you guys think of this producer's letter. This is probably the coolest thing I've seen so far. I like both of these units. Anyways, let me know what you guys think of this producer's letter and Daima Goku and Glorio, aka Dokkan Fest Goku and Glorio. But let me know if you guys are gonna pull them or not. And as always, I will see you all. Actually, I do want to end off right here. There we go. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you all in the next one.